Alright, let's say I was asked to draw up at 200 UB30 to demonstrate that I know all I need to know about structural steel. What I would do is I would go to the steelweb.info as a source of good info. I could go to One Steel as well, or other places, but this is a good website. I'd go to, I said 200 UB30, that's a universal beam. Up here on universal beams, I'd look at 200 UB30, there it is. I'd write down its width of 134, its height of 207, its flange thickness. The universal beam has two flanges, 9.6, and one web, 6.3, and the root radius at 8.9. Once I've got that information, understanding that they're the flanges and that's the web, I'd open up Sketchup. I'd go delete. I'd look straight down on top. I'd draw myself a rectangle, 134 by 207. In this case, I want it to look like that, so that would be 134, 207. Enter. So there's the overall dimensions. My flange thickness is 9.6, so I'd come down there, 9.6, enter. I'd also come up there, 9.6, enter. I'd come across to the midpoint. That's what that means there, that blue one. And then my web thickness was 6.3, so that's out there, 3.15, enter, and 3.15, enter. That should give me an overall of 6.3. That's wonderful. Alright, I could just grab a couple of rectangles now and delete that out. Half a rectangle. Delete that out. Delete. And now my root radius was 8.9. I'll just get rid of those guidelines. T for tape measure. 8.9. And I'll do the same down here. 8.9. Alright, I've got the place to start my root radius. Now I'll grab a circle, and I must have an 8-sided circle. That's 24 at the moment. I'll go 8, enter, and that gives me an 8-sided circle, which is all I need. We don't need any more than is necessary for SketchUp. Up there, click, 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 and then just delete out the bits that I don't need. And get rid of the guidelines. Alright, now what I might be asked to do is pull that up 1 meter, 1000, enter, and select it all and make that a group. If I go entity info, it would have a volume there, and that volume could be checked to make sure that you've got exactly the information that's required. Just remember that the only reason we draw the root radius in is so that we know where the flat bit finishes and the curve starts, in case we've got a plate bolted onto that. We don't ever want to foul with that. We don't need all the facets in here to know what's going on. Of course, if I'm asked to draw a circular hollow section, I would also use I would also use an 8-sided circle, because say I've got 110, that'd be 50. 100, that'd be 50, and then I could use my offset tool to come in the thickness of the walls, maybe 5. Enter, delete. The beauty of 8-sided is that I can pick up the points that I might need to dimension to. We don't need any more than that. I could just pull that up, 1000, enter, and make that a group and get a volume on it. Alright, that's all we need to know for drawing up those components. Good stuff.